These days, it seems like there is a rush to get connected. We strive to be technologically connected through the internet and mobile phones and smartwatches and home automation devices and so on. We attend meeting after meeting in an attempt to stay connected with our staff members about various business issues or to stay on top of the newest information. We have an insatiable appetite to be connected to our schedules, to our customers, to our employees, to our friends and family. What are the benefits of developing all these connections? We may feel more able to successfully conquer the tasks of the day. We may be able to build a stronger business by offering customer service options in a more convenient way for our customers. We may feel closer to our families even when far away. In short, we use our connected status to serve our own purposes, to meet our individual personal needs. Those needs are what we as individuals really, truly want. When we talk about understanding and working with people of other temperaments, this need for connection becomes even greater. In order to communicate effectively with others, sometimes even within our own personality styles, we need to be able to speak in terms of their needs and values. This task is significantly easier when you are involved in a one-on-one situation. However, what happens when you are communicating with a classroom of 30 students or a staff of 15 or a family of 4? The more people you add to the communication chain, the more difficult clear communication can become. That's where the concept of nexus comes into play. The word nexus is literally defined as a means of connection or a tie or a link. In temperament, that translates into creating a connection or link between your goal and the person with whom you need to communicate. When you consciously strive to build this connection or link, then you are in the nexus. There are very few rules when learning how to communicate, teach, or work in the nexus. In fact, an argument could be made that there is only one: balance. When your goal is to be successful at working with a group of varying temperaments, you need to deliver your message, your lesson, or meeting with elements that are of value to all of the temperaments evident in your audience. When in doubt, assume that all styles are present and accounted for. How does this balance manifest itself in everyday activities? The answer to that question depends on your goal and your audience. In a classroom or a training situation, balance is identified by providing an equal number of linear or sequential experiences, which we used to call the left brain, and visual spatial experiences, or the right brain. In business, balance may involve understanding and using a variety of communication strategies. Let's look at an example. Christopher has been having trouble with the attitude of his staff towards their weekly meetings. For this week's meeting, he has decided to change the format in order to bring more balance to the proceedings. Christopher is an orange manager. He has at least one staff member of each temperament on his team. Now, Christopher knows that the format change of the meeting could upset the gold and blue members of his team. He is also aware that the greens on his team lament loudly that this part of the meeting that is used to cover items that don't require discussion and could be communicated through email. The oranges on Christopher's team are the members he has the least amount of trouble with. However, there is a tendency to get off task, thus irritating other members of the team. Christopher's Nexus solution starts with an email to the entire team well before the scheduled meeting that outlines the changes in the format and the effects of those changes on each staff member. The email includes an invitation to discuss any concerns about the changes via email or in person. The day prior to the meeting, Christopher sends a completed agenda to the team. The agenda includes points of information that need to be communicated but not discussed. Christopher also includes a short feedback time at the end of the meeting to assess the success of his changes. Now, these simple modifications reduced the length of staff meeting, allowed all staff members to come prepared, reduced the amount of information and lecture, and allowed the team to utilize their valuable time to problem solve and move forward, and provided time for feedback and active participation in the process. Understanding the communication needs and motivations of all temperament styles is an immeasurable help when moving towards finding that nexus. Recognize differences as strengths and build yourself and those around you into a strongly balanced communication bridge. Thanks for watching this episode of Gaining Insight. I hope that you have subscribed and will stay tuned because we have lots more to talk about.